And hello everyone, welcome back to Guild Wars 2. This is the Slappee. Me and Subtlenose say hi from the Desert Highlands we are in, aren't we? Yes. Goodness me, a lot of stuff happened in the last episode. Wow, we met up with Balthazar, we finally caught up with the bastard. We managed to kill his herald, so that's cool. We also managed to find Vlast. We only had a very brief relationship with the poor thing though, since after about 35 seconds... Balthazar, the douchebag of War and Fire, decided to kill him. Oh no, that's actually not exactly not what happened, because it appears that Balthazar really wanted him alive, but then Vlast saved us by throwing himself in front of us. Now that, you know, leads to so many interesting things here. You know, let's check out this vista. Here we go. What is this place, by the way? Is this like an old temple of some sort, it looks like? Maybe this looks like an old temple of the human gods. Like it's the basic structure of the pillars. There looks to be maybe some, like there used to be ceiling on top of it or something. I'm not sure. I'm also not quite sure exactly where we are in terms of, sorry Vulture, where we are in terms of the old Guild Wars 1 map. But anyway, yes, as I was saying, so Vlast knew something about us. He knew that we were, you know, important enough to save by throwing himself in front of us. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe it was just that he, you know, he knew that he was going to die, or he didn't want to be imprisoned by Balthazar. So he decided that, you know, rather than being imprisoned, he, or used somehow by the, you know, the weapon inside of him and stuff by Balthazar, it was better to save our life by giving his... kind of. But I do wonder if Vlast somehow knew, you know, being connected to Aurene and everything, that he knew that we had a special part in all this and we are somehow, you know, important. Goodness. Anyway, check out this stuff. Man, that's the battlefield we were just on yesterday. That's pretty intense. But okay, so our mission right now is to find the remaining crystals of Vlast's body, contact Timmy about Vlast, and gather Vlast's crystals. So, if we check out the map here, it looks like Vlast's crystals were literally strewn everywhere in this region. Also, this region is vast. The Desert Highlands is a huge bloody region. And I noticed that there was a, you know, a good reception area back here in the village that we... saved? Did we save it? No, we didn't save the village. We saved the inhabitants of the village, I guess. There was a good, you know, green reception area thing up here. So I think we're going to check that out. And see what Timmy has to say about this whole situation, because we definitely need some, I don't know, some guidance, some intelligent person to tell us what's going on. Deputy Hamad, first of all, hello. Our water supply is running low. We need to collect the water our extractors gathered, but Shoya are out there chewing on the pumps.
There's a bounty on Wayfarer. He seems so friendly. Must be the ley energy.
And let's see, chewed on the pumps and fanged ibogas killed 2 of our workers. Well, not right now. We're gonna speak to... Oh, look at this! Our first little Springer! I want a Springer. Stable Master Ozil. I only recently arrived here from Amnoon, so I'm still getting used to seeing so many Springers on the in the stable. Where did they come from? These came from a ranch in the Stampede Uplands. You'd have to be a seasoned rider to make it that far to the northwest from here. Thanks for the information. Is that perhaps where we will get our Springer?
They don't care who's in the way of Joko's vengeance. There's a cave not far from here where I can shelter without worrying about friends getting hurt. Though I could use someone to watch my back while I cross the desert.
Second spear. Nairem, you look cool.
I've led the Morden Crescent on a long chase from Joko's kingdom. I was traveling with another sun spear named Keter. Cormier knows if he's even still alive.
Wait, so there are... Did we know this? That there are literal sun spears still left? Oh yeah, of course we did. Sorry, I forgot about the whole conversation with the politicians in Amnoon.
Sand sharks swimming this way.
Check these guys out, by the way. These are amazingly cool looking ogres. Hello there, Drakra. You're a newcomer, aren't you? I can see you haven't spent much time here. These lands are unfamiliar to you. How do you know? Not enough dust on you. This sand leaves its mark on everything. I welcome you. This isn't our crawl, so my welcome doesn't mean much. Where is your crawl? North of this outpost. The branded tax our strength and supplies the branded, really. So we trade with the people here to replenish what we can. Maybe I'll stop by there and help. Right, so they have a crawl up north. Oh, whoa, this is the epicenter. Ah! No way! This is where Kralkatorrik first landed in the Crystal Desert. See, he went here from the Blazewood Mountains.
Have been on my heels ever since I left the
He basically was...
set those traitors on the Sunspears centuries ago. They're determined to see the last of us.
Actually, this sounds really, really interesting. Screw timey, sorry. But this Sunspear has got some interesting information about what's been happening with the Sunspears and stuff, so I want to follow you.
Buster.
And what does second spear
Sand
mean?
eels now? Fantastic.
Anyway, that was the epicenter of the first Kralkatorrik, you know, how would you call it? Landing, I guess. That means, by the way, that both Glint's lair and, you know, the place where... Ooh, where Divinity's Reach... Goodness, Destiny's Edge, Fort Kralkatorrik must be very close by.
If you're going to the city anyway, why not find someone there to appraise it?
Getting
This
some
desert is
experts
as
to look
cruel
it
as
over would
Joko
cost
himself.
I'd rather
I've
get
learned
someone
to survive from the nomads. The Cavaliers sheltered me, but there's no escape from the Morden Crescent. I need to keep moving, or civilians would get caught in the crossfire.
So, for instance, if we had chosen Palawa Joko as our, you know, help in Amnoon, and then do this mission,
can coax water out of even these sands, but it's hazardous work. We'd sure appreciate your help. Extractors aren't far outside this gate.
Seem to be attracting every predator in this desert.
right? I don't see any predators. Anyway, appreciate your help, Outlander. I'm curious about the Sunspears. Yes, please. Man, I really want to speak. Alright, the least I can do is satisfy your curiosity, friend. Where did the Sunspears come from? Oh, this is so good. Okay, we're all that remains of an ancient order dedicated to the defense of Elona. Once we could have fought back, forged, branded, and awakened, but we've fallen as far as our Spear Marshal ascended. Ascended Spear Marshal? You mean Cormier?
Just ahead. That's promising.
Yes, she led us into battle during nightfall and became our... Come on, this is so frustrating. I want to speak to you. No, that was such juicy dialogue. Okay, never mind. Maybe she'll stop somewhere and we can do a proper reading then, maybe, or something. Potential shelter. What does that even mean? And this is kind of the first mission that I've been playing. Oh, this looks like some nice potential shelter. Yeah.
This could work. I should be safe here for a while. Thanks for your help, friend.
That's excellent. Okay, good. That probably means that we'll have time to speak to you as well. Look at your weapon. You're gorgeous. Goodness. Ah, man. So much stuff going on at the same time. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place. I want to speak to you. Come on. Stop somewhere. But yeah, if we had chosen Joko as our ally, then doing this mission would feel really strange. You know, her telling us that, you know, she was driven out by the Morden Crescent and stuff. And our little tent here. This is so nice. Appreciate your help. Yeah, alright. Sunspears. Yes, do you mean Cormier? Yes, she led us into battle during nightfall and became our goddess of truth. In the realm of torment, Cormier laid down her immortality to save Tyria from the runaway power of the broken god Abaddon. Yeah. Why are you on the run like this? Palawa Joko made pariahs of us when he conquered our nation. Why? Why?
Joko's stooges will catch up with me again eventually. This cave might work as a holdout, though. The Morden Crescent may not be used to fighting in close quarters. Cormier, lend me your strength.
Damn it, other players just wanted to play the game. I want to read the lore. And
Awaken! Incoming!
now we can't speak to her. Shit.
Refreshing.
Canoes Cash. Oh, however you do pronounce it. Awakened. Oh, look at these ones. These are the first Awakened, I think, that I've, you know, gotten hold of. Reaper of the Awakened 10 already. Wow. I mean, they are pretty cool, aren't they? Oh, one more of those ones. Why did I do that? Oh, over there? No? Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Awakened mummy. Whoa. Sand shield us. Ah, some cool voice acting. Ancient Grudge. 10 out of 10. I don't know what that is. Oh, was this something to do with Halloween, I suppose, maybe? Hello, hello. Oh, goodness. Ah! Have some Skelk Venom, everyone. Veteran Awakened can hit. Oh my, cane hit or something. Oh man, these look cool. I can't wait to go to Palawa Joker's kingdom, you know. Right, so she was talking about the sun spears turning into pariahs. And how basically that you know the Mordant Crescent and Palawa Joker are not lovely people. Now we can speak to, can we? No. Alright.
Kill them all. Chosen.
I wonder where she's gonna go after this.
Go ahead, hit.
Nice.
Sleep again.
Goodness, so many new abilities that I know nothing of.
No more running, Sun Spear.
Ready? Who said that? Champion Hierarch Lily. What? Lily? How are you doing? Goodness, you don't look very cheerful, do you? Wow! Oh my god, I don't know what's going on! Oh, wow. Okay, up you go.
Go ahead, hit.
Ah, man, that was a weird ability. Oh, chua! Goodness Christ.
I feel strong.
Okay, creates deadly sandstorms. Oh, that's it. Okay. Ah. Oh, shit. Come on, stunner, stunner, stunner. Otherwise that happens. Okay, I get it. Ouch. Oh no, that's the wrong direction. Shit. Oh, come on, you're kidding me. No one's going to find me down here to revive me anyway. Thank you, friend. It was an honor to fight together. Well, one crescent will keep hunting us. If keep you until our paths cross again. I have to keep moving. Alright, well, if anyone's kind enough to help me out down here, that'd be great. Oh my god, people are really nice. Look, they're coming down for us. Oh, I love Guild Wars. This is such a nice community. Thank you so much. I have to thank them. And we're back! Yay, because people are bloody lovely. Okay.
Buster.
Now, I want to go back there because looked like she might have not disappeared yet. So I want to go back and check if she's got anything to say still to us. Her camp is here. but she seems to be gone. Ah, that's a shame. Well, at least we get this, right? Yes. There's a little camp on the other side there. And a villager. Ooh. Alright, well, at least we got the loot. Lentils? Handful of red lentils. Nice. Alright. Anyway, back to... back to trying to speak to Timmy, I think. And also exploring the rest of... Who's this? Lead Explorer Valley. See, I'm not very good at this.
What was that?
I get sidetracked all the time. What was that? Oh my god, that was the cutest little hop. Oh, what? As I said, I do get sidetracked, and I'm sorry about this, but this is just way too much fun. And also, we might learn something. Alright, lots of Troya. Help the explorers search for buried treasure.
Go ahead, hit.
Alright, I guess that's happening in this region as well. Alright, there's Troya, we're right on top of us. I get to use... Damn it. That's the problem with doing events at the same time. These Troya are right on top of us. I get used to seeing them around. I forget how dangerous they are. Whoopsie daisies. Come back here, stop fooling around. How did you know where there was a buried chest here? We've got some... something. We've got some maps. There's lots of treasure around here, and while we don't know who buried it or why, we haven't been let down yet. We should give it a try. That's interesting, I guess. Oh, by the way, who left it here or why? It might not be, you know, purposefully put here. It might be that just people tried to cross the desert and died. Because that was definitely a thing in Guild Wars 1. Stories of people, you know, trying to cross the desert, trying to... something to do with ascension. Some... Ooh, whoopsie daisies. I'm not sure if people knew exactly what was in the desert, you know, the place to get ascended. I'm talking out of my ass here, but people knew that there was something special in the desert and people wanted to explore it. And lots of people underestimated the harshness of the place and ended up dying. And that might be the, you know, the treasure that these people are finding. Okay, now what? Are you done? Was that it, darling? Alright, you're just standing there with your treasure? Are you all happy now? Well, this is awkward. Alright, well maybe not then. Never mind. La la la. And there is also a heart here. Help the Makali community. Revive victims of heat exhaustion. Stomp dormant Troya. Destroy tar traps. Help hunt game. And distribute meat to butchers. How is helping out hunting game really helpful? Priestess of Cormyr out here as well. Alright. Ooh, no. Sorry, my supplies haven't arrived yet. Try coming back later. Cool. Wow, you got some very beautiful stuff though. Jode. Hello. Who has a moment? Ah, this is a person behind all these necromantic bullshit. Hi there, Tendaji. What can I tell you about our community, Outlander? Is there anything I can do to help around here? Cavaliers and nomads alike would welcome your help with water collection and hunting for meat. They risk life and limb out there to sustain our community. Why do the water collectors need protection? The desert sun is unforgiving, and their work is made even more difficult by hostile Troya attracted to the water being brought up by their extractors. Well, there's something else I'm wondering. What can I tell you about the community? Yes, is there anything I can do to help? Sorry, yes. What animals are there to hunt out here? This one-time seabed teems with sandfish adapted to life beneath the dunes. I mean, that is such a cool idea that water turned to sand and somehow the fish and the sharks and everything managed to adapt to like survive beneath the sands. Very strange. Anyway, how do your hunters share the meat they catch? You have tents to the north and northwest where we butcher our hunters' fresh kills. Our butchers set contributed meat in baskets as they work to be smoked, cured, or marinated for the community. Ooh. Alright, well, what do you mean by risking life and limb? Our hunters have been getting caught in traps set around the local desert since a group of Mordant Crescent arrived here from Elona. Oh, they're douchebags. Alright, everyone's on edge around here. Are you people expecting trouble? We've attracted the attention of the Mordant Crescent, though it's not safe to say why. Mordant Crescent? Elona's King Palawa Joko has a long reach. Even here, at the northern fringe of the Crystal Desert, his Mordant Crescent order hunts relentlessly for the last of his Sunspear enemies. Why does Palawa Joko hate the Sunspears so much? Once they were the guardians of all free Elonians, but they failed to stop Palawa Joko from conquering the continent. Elona's undead... Hang on, failed to stop Palawa Joko from conquering... Yeah. Elona's undead king has spent generations stamping out the last of their defiance. Have the Mordant Crescent tracked a Sunspear here to Makali? May Cormyr will reveal the truth of things to you if you truly are a friend of our people. He doesn't want to say, in other words. That's really cool. Let's see, why do they hate him so much? Alright, well, Mordant Crescent. Have the Mordant Crescent tracked a Sunspear here to Makali? Yeah. Very interesting indeed. Thank you, Tendaji. It's very nice of you. Let's repair our stuff as well. Alright, let's have a quick look around. We spoke to Drakra already. Tame sand eels and spotted hyena. Of course they have the cool pets. Alright. Oh, look at this nice little place. With a packed Troya, and we have a person over here we can speak to. Elias. Hello there, Elias. How are you? You stuck here too? I was just walking down the road and the weirdest hyena I ever saw jumped out and bit me in the leg. I kid you not, this creature was glowing. It was so strange. Branded, I suppose? What was wrong with it? Was it a disease? The Order of Shadows fellows warned... the Order of Shadows fellow warned us about crazed, glowing creatures. I should have listened. Something about ley energy? All I know is my leg hurts. Stupid hyena. I hope it's not contagious. Me too. Alright, well, it could be ley energy or it could be a branded hyena. Although, I suppose if you actually encountered a branded hyena, you wouldn't call it a hyena anymore. And there's nothing under there. Oh, I thought it would be. It looked like it. Alright. Where are you going with your little urn of something? And it's morning. Oh my goodness, look at the sun. I don't really have a moment. Well, what do you want, Russell? A group of explorers went in search of buried treasure and haven't returned. Can you check on them? They might be in trouble. Alright, I'll lend a hand. Sure. Actually, we were just with them, weren't we?
Didn't I say we'd be fine?
Oh! Yay!
Let's see if we can find a shady spot to ply our trade. That sound good, boy?
That's adorable. Labib and Vega. How you doing, Vega? Hi, what brought you to Makali, Outlander? What's it like living out here? Well, you've just arrived, but anyway, I wouldn't know. Labib and I have come have a home back in Amnun. Sorry, thought you might be one of the local nomads. Cormyr knows we're on the road enough and to be considered nomads. Safe travels. That's interesting. I should probably open up a shop somewhere around here. Nice. Oh, and there is a scout as well. How did I miss that? Hello there, Cavalier Scout Nudi.
We were posted here to protect our nomadic friends, but we've learned to cooperate for our survival.
Alright, so the Cavaliers are still here.
These wastes for food, and we know how to pull drinking water up from beneath the salt crust. It's a dangerous climb up this nearby butte, but worthwhile for its view of what was once the bed of the Crystal Sea. Our Crystal Dragon prophet, Glint, once lived east of here, before she was killed by Kralkatorrik. Cormyr grant her peace.
So maybe that crater is the site of the battle rather than where Kralkatorrik first landed. You know, the Destiny's Edge battle between Destiny's Edge and Glint against Kralkatorrik. Anyway, how can I help you? What's it like being stationed here on the frontier? Is that
we were posted here to protect our nomadic friends.
Yeah, no, sorry. No. There we go. Alright. I understand that you've been seeing your share of trouble pass through here. As if branded and hostile wildlife weren't enough to deal with, now we have Mordant Crescent invaders. You still have branded streaming down from Ascalon to the north? We had Krakatoryx uncomfortably close by until something suddenly spurred the Elder Crystal Dragon to move southeast. Its branded minions began migrating to follow, but there's still a hazard.
Lost, Outlander? I can help you get your bearings.
This is so nice. You mentioned dangerous wildlife here in the Highlands. There are any number of predators and scavengers here, like hydras and sandlions, but Troya are a particularly annoying local nuisance. They say those miserable cacti originated on a nearby mesa. Mesa? Did I hear you say you also had a branded minion problem? And what can you tell me about the modern Crescent? The first of them was Sunspears turned against their own noble order by King Palawajoko of Elona around 200 years ago.
Lost, Outlander?
They won't rest as long as one Sunspear stands to defy their king. Thanks for the information. Take care. It's a very good summary. Thank you very much, Scout. But anyway, oh, I see. By the way, it looks like we can't reach that top bit yet and speak to Timey, since obviously it looks like we need a Springer for that. Well, balls. I mean, I'm just going to check quickly if I can somehow jump up it, but I mean, it looks, you know, perfectly understandable if it wasn't the case. Yep, look at that. Nope, no way to get up there, I don't think. Can't do that though. Whoopsie. Okay. Well, in that case, what are we supposed to do then? We can help out here. There's a mastery point, which I also need a thing for. Continue helping the, I don't know, the explorers, I suppose. Or try to find this thing, which is supposedly, oh, whoops. I love that you actually have to steer this thing. Okay. Is one of the first of the pieces of blasts. Oh, whoops.
Nothing a lot of smoking, curing, and marinating can't fix. Well, mostly fix anyway.
Oh wow, are they cooking this thing? Nomad, hi. May look like we have too much meat, but we smoke and cure all this because we never know when when the hunting will get scarce again. Makes sense. Sorry, Sandeel. Hello. A cleaver. What do we do with this? Oh goodness. Spitblade, whirling defense. Why do I get these? Why do I get the hunter or ranger skills? Lost dwarven. Oh, this looked like one of the places for one of Vlast's. Yeah, crystals. Look at this. Dwarven remnants, by the way. Why didn't I react to this? And also, I should do this, right? Defense. Oh, come on. This weapon is bullshit. Ah, now it works. Okay. Well, this doesn't help at all. Why did I pick up the bloody cleaver? La la la.
Kill them all.
Right, so my question then is, how the hell did the dwarven stuff end up here? You know, that I'm very curious about. Also, it looks like we need a Springer to get to this location as well.
That shard's out of reach. There's got to be a way up there. I should return later.
I really should. Some areas of the map require different mounts to reach. Come back when you obtain a Springer mount. Well, in that case, let's just explore some, shall we? I'm actually quite eager to see the, what's been going on here in this branded place, or in this branded area.
Every pet tamed makes a difference for the crawl.
And there appears to be, this is the crawl that they were talking about. Lifeblood ravine discovered. Hello there, Eligma. Many of our pets have lost their lives to the branded. We must set aside our sorrow and train more quickly. Would you take a flute and help us? What do I do with it? You shove it up your... No, the animals are feisty, so you'll need to work the fight out of them. Show them who's in charge. Then, when they're worn out, use the flute and tame them. Can I have a flute? Here, be careful with it. The hand carved and very old. Remember, a weakened animal is susceptible to his music. A strong one will resist. Thank you. Cool. So, how do I do this then? Ogre flutes? A tame sand eel.
Every pet tamed makes a difference for the crawl.
Goodness. Okay, so apparently we're not very good at music, but that's fine. I like that the, you know, the architecture of these ogres is very similar, obviously, to ogres in Tyria, or in the Crichton regions, I guess. I wonder. Oh, I see. This is the place. Okay. Hello there. Can I beat the snot out of you, perhaps? I wonder, is it going to be like 50%? Oh, whoops, 50% maybe?
Look at its eyes. This one is fearless.
Really? Okay, well I don't want to kill it. 20%? 13%, surely that's enough. Yeah.
Another good pet. Welcome
Yay!
to the crawl, little one.
Oh, you're running the wrong direction though. Am I doing this right? I'm confused. Well, alright, so I lost the flute then. I'm very confused. I thought I just tamed you. Event reward, why did I get this? I can't remember. Well, another flute, I suppose. And where did you go, leader of the crawl? Oh, I see. Right, so we actually finished it. I get it. The event was that was the event. We just did it. Well, okay. Sorry for just faffing about here, but I'm gonna try to get into the. Oh, that's nice. The Sunderland's discovered into the branded area here. Oh, this is cool. Wow!
Endless. We can only take so much. We need help, but the ghosts are nearly as endless. We can use that. Queen Nadege has given us troops before. We need her too again. Come, into the tombs.
Queen Nadege? Really? We need to... what? Into the tombs? What? Talking about ghosts and stuff of old queens here in this region? This is so cool. Branded humans, okay. Well, alright, well, since you asked for it, basically. Down you go. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find a Springer if I... Prophet's Fall discovered. No way, this is cool. Alright, I'm going to see if I can enter this place without too much trouble. I say very naively. And... No, don't mind me. Alright, here we go. Oh wow, someone's actually ballsy enough to try and mine this place. Jeez. Well, alright, so it doesn't look like I can enter the, you know, get to the Glint's lair before I have a Springer. Which makes sense as well. Oh, and here are the poor explorers again. Hello. Well, might as well do this since we're helping out the community, right?
Kill shot.
Oopsie daisies. And down you go. Oh, and that was the end of the event. Right. Where are you? I want to speak to you. There we go. We put sharks in sand with cruel sense of humor. How do you know there was a chest buried here? Oh, that's the same one. Okay. La la la. And it looks like we're almost done with this. We need more mastery points though. And for that, again, we need the Springer. So I'm sort of a bit aimless here, really. Or rather, like, clueless as to where to get a Springer. Maybe if we help out these people enough, that's gonna be it. Because, you know, the last thing that Canuck said was that you should figure out how the locals get around the region. And, you know, these people in Makali Aspet, they're definitely locals, right? Anyway, I think we're going to have to do that at a later date, everyone, because I'm really sorry. I don't have much time to play this today at all. But I'm going to make sure to play in the next coming days as well. So if you're interested, there's going to be another video coming up pretty soon as well. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Can I wave from the back of the Raptor? I can't. I thought I knew that. Okay, here we go. This is important. Here we go. Bye.